So today I'm going to show you guys how to get false colors on the Panasonic S1 and S1H. Let's check it out. So most of the time when I'm filming with the Panasonic S1, I'm usually using some sort of external monitor or recorder, specifically to be able to use exposure tools like false colors. I really think that false colors is one of the best exposure tools that we have available to us today. And so when I'm not able to use an external monitor, I really feel kind of crippled without it, especially because my Panasonic S1 doesn't have things like false colors built in natively. It has waveforms and things like that, but I just like false colors. And so I've done quite a bit of research. There's not a lot of information on it out there, but I figured out a way to create a LUT that is mapped specifically to Vlog that will give false colors to the S1 as well as the S1H. And so I'm going to show you guys how to create this LUT for yourselves today. I know there are some of you out there who don't want to go through the process to do that, and I did leave a link down in the description below to where you can download this LUT from my Google Drive. And I also left a link down there to where if you want to say thank you for the time that it took me to build this LUT as well as produce this video to share this with you guys, you can buy me a coffee, and that is greatly appreciated. It helps both me and this channel out. And so I'm going to dive into how to create this LUT so that way you can map it to the way that you like it. I mapped it to match the false colors on my Atomos Ninja because I'm used to that, but you can kind of manipulate things on your own. And then I'm also going to show you guys how to install this into your camera. So let's go ahead and dive in. So we're going to start by going to a website called LUTCalc. Now all the links for everything that I'm going to show you here are down in the description below. But we want to switch the LUT type over to a monitor camera LUT, and we want to change it from a Sony.cube to the VariCam 3D MLUT.vlt. This is very important because this is all that the S1 and S1H will accept. Then as you can see over here, everything is still in S-Log. So we're going to choose our camera and we're going to go to Panasonic VariCam 35 because that's what actually uses full Vlog. You can see the ISO and all that stuff are set to VariCam, but don't worry about that. What's most important is that our record gamma and gamut are Vlog and V gamut. And you can see that our output is still Sony, but we're going to take care of that right now by going down here to LUT Analyst, and we're going to choose a file. Now you need to download the official Vlog to Rec 709 for the VariCam LUT. Again, the link is in the description. Go ahead and click on the .vlt and upload that. Now we need to change the input gamut and gamut to Panasonic Vlog and V gamut. After that, everything stays the same, and we're going to hit Analyze. And now you can see that up at the top, the output gamma and gamut has switched over to our LUT. And that's what's going to give us, if you look at our preview here, it changes it over from log to a regular contrast image. And you can see in our IRE chart, it has given us a nice S-curve here. So now it's time to add our false colors. Check the false color box. And as you can see on our image, it's added false colors. The green is neutral gray, 18% gray, and the pink is one stop over. Those are going to stay the same, but we need to map everything else to Vlog. And so our blue, we want it to start a lot sooner than 6.1 stops below 18% gray. So again, I mapped all these to match my Atomos. This fits when it's actually in the camera, but I'm going to change this to 2.5, and then we want to turn on our orange, which is 90% white, and our yellow, we want it to start a lot sooner than before it starts to clip, and so we're going to change this to 2.8. and we're going to leave our red at 6 stops over. And as you can see on our preview image here, it's added all of our false colors where we need them to be. And if we look at our grayscale, it'll show you how everything's mapped out. Now this may not look correct to some of you guys, but again, it works in the camera, but feel free to manipulate things how you want. After that, we need to name this, and it is very important that it is no more than 8 characters. I chose just false COL because anything more than that, the camera will not accept it. And now we want to just go ahead and generate our LUT. So now we're going to take our LUT and we're going to put it on the root folder of our SD card. Don't put it in any subfolders so the camera won't see it. Let's eject the card and head over to our camera. So we're going to pop the SD card in, and we're going to open up our menu here. Go to the gear, and then we're going to go to Vlog View Assist and read LUT file. Select our card and our LUT and choose the slot. I already have it in set 2, but you choose whichever one you want. And I've mapped it to my left button here, but as you can see, now we have false colors. Alright, so I hope you guys found this video helpful and you were able to create a false color LUT for yourself and install it into your camera. If you have any questions at all, let me know. Let me know what you think of the LUT. How does it respond for you? Were you able to create it for any of your other cameras? Any questions, let me know. Also, please hit that subscribe button as well as that bell for future notifications. And if you found this video helpful, hit that thumbs up. It definitely helps me out. And until then, I will see you guys on the next one.